Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Jessica, a personal development life coach. Our topic for today is overcoming limiting beliefs. In this video, we will be discussing what limiting beliefs are, the different types of limiting beliefs, why we have limiting beliefs, and how to overcome our limiting beliefs. Definition of limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are thoughts that tell us something is not possible or we are not good enough. These thoughts can come from our past, our family, friends, and the society. Limiting beliefs are the thoughts that stop you from achieving your goals. They can be about yourself, about others, or about the world in general. Limiting beliefs are the thoughts that stop you from achieving your goals. They are like a mental block that prevents you from achieving success. Limiting beliefs are the barriers that stop people from achieving their goals. These can be as simple as not believing in oneself or as complex as fearing failure. Limiting beliefs are a common problem in the world of business. These beliefs can be limiting to your success and they often come from outside sources. It is important to know how to overcome these limiting beliefs as soon as you can. They can be internal or external, and they can have a big impact on the way we live our lives. A limiting belief is a thought we tell ourselves to stop us from achieving our goals. It can be a thought, feeling, or statement that tells us something is not possible or we are not good enough. Limiting beliefs are the thoughts and feelings that we have about ourselves, our abilities, and our possibilities. They are a kind of mental filter that we use to decide what is possible for us based on the limitations of who we think we are. Limiting beliefs are those thoughts that stop you from reaching your goals. They are often subconscious and we can have them as a result of an event from our past. They can be hard to overcome, but there are some ways to overcome them. Limiting beliefs are self imposed rules that we follow, and they can be a major obstacle to our success. Limiting beliefs can be defined as a person's thoughts about themselves, other people, or the world around them. These limiting beliefs are often created by the way someone was raised and their life experiences. Types of limiting beliefs. First and foremost, we can have beliefs about ourselves. These can be thoughts that we have about our abilities, personality, or how we look. Self limiting beliefs stem from a lack of confidence or low self esteem. Examples of self limiting beliefs are I'm not good enough or I do not have enough time. Please feel free to watch my video on the benefits of having self confidence. Secondly, we can have beliefs about other people. These can be thoughts that we have about other people in the world and how they see us. Thirdly, we can have beliefs about the world around us. These are thoughts we have about the way things work in the world or society at large. Environment limiting beliefs stem from the environment in which we live, such as poverty or crime rates. Examples of environmental limiting beliefs are living in a high crime area with no opportunities for bettering oneself. Other limiting beliefs stem from a negative outlook on the world around us. Other limiting beliefs could include the world is too cruel or no one cares about me. How to identify your limiting beliefs. What are the signs that you have a limiting belief? We have limiting beliefs because of the past and we project them into the future. We need to become aware of these limiting beliefs and start to challenge them to see if they are really true or not. We also need to start telling ourselves that we can do anything that we put our minds to. Limiting beliefs are a form of self sabotage that we put in our way. They are the things that we tell ourselves to stop us from taking action or believing in ourselves. We all have limiting beliefs, but most of the time they go unnoticed because we don't take the time to really examine them. Limiting beliefs can be based on a past experience or something someone said to you. The worst thing about them is that they can be so subtle that you do not even realize you have them until it's too late and you are stuck in a rut without any way out. Some of the most common signs that someone has limiting beliefs are they avoid taking risk and opportunities. They constantly feel like they are not good enough for anything. They lack motivation and confidence. Their self esteem is limiting beliefs are beliefs that are limiting our potential. They can be about ourselves, about others, or about the world around us. We may have them because we feel like other people won't approve of us if they know what we really want. We may have them because we are afraid of what will happen if things do not go well and what will happen if they do go well. Limiting beliefs are the obstacles that we put in our way and prevent us from achieving our goals. They are often subconscious, but they can also be conscious. Some more signs that you may have limiting beliefs include you find it hard to believe in yourself, you do not trust your abilities, you do not think you deserve good things, you feel like you are not worthy of success, you feel like you will never be able to achieve your goals. Types of limiting beliefs to avoid. Limiting beliefs can be self limiting beliefs that can cause us to sabotage our own success. We have to be aware of these beliefs and make sure that they do not get in the way of our goals. Limiting beliefs can come in many forms, and it is important to recognize them before they start limiting our lives. It is possible for us to have a limiting belief about anything, for example, money, health, relationships, education, etc. Here are some types of limiting beliefs that you should be aware of. Unworthiness. This is the belief that we are not worthy enough for something, and this causes us to fail before we even try. Lack of control. This is when we believe that there's not much we can do about our situation because it's out of our hands or because someone else has more control over the situation than we do. Lack of support. When we believe that no one cares about what happens to us. We can also have beliefs that limit our potential. When we believe that we cannot do something because of our past failures or what others have said about us. Beliefs that limit our happiness. When we believe that there's no point in trying to be happy because of what has happened in the past or what others think about us. Basically, we have beliefs based on other people's opinion of ourselves. So beliefs that limit our worth. When we think negative things about ourselves, like I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, not attractive enough. Beliefs that limit our achievements. When we believe that it's impossible for us to achieve success because of where we are coming from. Example, our background. Why do we have limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are the root cause of many personality flaws, are the underlying force that prevents us from reaching our full potential. There are many different types of limiting beliefs. Some people may believe that they do not deserve to be successful or they are not good enough for something. Other people may believe that it's not possible for them to change their life or their situation because of past failures. This could lead to a lack of motivation and feelings of hopelessness. Limiting beliefs can also manifest in how we think about ourselves and others, as well as in how we feel about ourselves and others. For example, someone might have a limiting belief that they are not intelligent enough to be successful in school or at work, so they will avoid education or work opportunities out of fear. Limiting beliefs are often created by life experiences, but they also have the power to create themselves. They can happen when someone is feeling down on themselves or when they are having trouble coping with an event in their life. We all have limiting beliefs. They are the thoughts that hold us back from reaching our full potential and achieving what we want to achieve in life. They can be as a result of our past experiences or just a general fear of failure. How to overcome limiting beliefs. We all have limiting beliefs, and it is important to recognize them so that we can work on overcoming them. The first step in overcoming our limiting beliefs is being aware of what they are and where they come from. The next step is working on changing these thoughts into empowering oneself, which will help us reach our goals and be happier with ourselves. The best way to overcome these limiting beliefs is to identify them and challenge them. Limiting beliefs are a common issue that can be solved with a little bit of effort and time. Start by doing some reflection on yourself to figure out what your limiting beliefs are and then write them down. The next step is to write down the opposite of your limiting beliefs. If you have more than one limiting belief, repeat this process until you have all the opposite beliefs written down. Finally, take a deep breath and say out loud the opposite of your limiting belief that you just wrote down. Keep repeating the opposite of your limiting beliefs to yourself till they are engraved in your mind or become second nature to you. The important thing is to be aware of your limiting beliefs and to know that they do exist so you can make changes. Limiting beliefs are a part of the human condition. With some work, we can learn to live without them. We all have them and they are not always easy to identify, but once we do, it becomes easier to overcome them. We just need to find ways to change the negative thought patterns and replace them with positive ones. It is important to realize that these limiting beliefs do not exist without any reason at all. They usually come from past experiences and from what other people have told us. However, if you understand where your limiting beliefs come from, you will be able to identify them more easily and find ways to overcome them. Limiting beliefs can be overcome by changing one's perspective in order to break down negative thoughts and emotions that are associated with them. You need to recognize the thoughts. Negative thoughts like I can't do this or I'm not good enough can be recognized by noticing when we feel discouraged or frustrated. Turn it around. Instead of focusing on how we don't have what it takes, we should focus on what we do have, how to use it to our advantage. Believe in yourself. You can overcome limiting beliefs with these techniques. Simple strategies for becoming unshakable and thrive through challenges. Our first strategy is about positive thinking. It is about believing that what we think about becomes our reality. Second strategy is about taking responsibility for your life and not blaming others for your problems. Accept responsibility for your actions and take control of your life. Blaming others and not accepting your part for things that happens to you is not beneficial in your personal development. If you have the attitude of blaming everyone else at yourself for circumstances will not help you to learn from those circumstances. People who usually blame everyone else for things that happen to them usually have a victim mentality. The third strategy is about being a lifelong learner. In every situation, you need to ask yourself, what did I learn from it? So that if it were to happen again, you'll be able to handle it more efficiently. Fourthly, make conscious choices. Always remember that in every situation, you have a choice. Even if you're not in control of a situation, you still have a choice. Not making a choice is still a choice you have made for yourself by doing nothing. The fifth strategy is to reframe your perspective. When we are faced with a challenge, it can be difficult to see the silver lining, but there's always one. Instead of seeing the problem and focusing on what you do not have, focus on what you do have. The sixth strategy is to find the root of the challenge. If you can identify what is causing your stress, then you can address it head on instead of letting it build up and become overwhelming. The seventh strategy is to set healthy boundaries for yourself. Tips for overcoming limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are beliefs that restrict us from achieving success. They can be self imposed or they can come from outside sources. To overcome limiting beliefs, we need to identify them and then change the belief. There are many ways to overcome limiting beliefs. One of the best way is to use positive affirmations. These are phrases that you repeat to yourself in order to change your thoughts and feelings about a certain belief or a situation. Affirmations can be used in a variety of situations, but they are most effective when used in the morning or evening before you go to bed. They should be repeated out loud at least 3 times a day, and they should be specific and concise. I'll be uploading a detailed video on positive affirmations. Limiting beliefs are just thoughts we have accepted as truth. The truth is that limiting beliefs are not even close to being true. Limiting beliefs can be anything from I'm not good enough to I can't do this on my own. They are just thoughts that we have about ourselves and the world around us that keep us from moving forward in our lives. There are many ways to overcome limiting beliefs, but it is important to remember that you have to do the work yourself because no one else can do it for you. You need to be willing and open minded in order to change your perspective in life and in your own capabilities. Some practical ways of overcoming limiting beliefs include talking with a therapist or a counselor, writing down your thoughts, meditation, talking with friends or family members. Limiting beliefs are all around us. They can be in the form of a thought or action. They exist in our minds and bodies and prevent us from doing what we want to do. The best way to overcome limiting beliefs is to first identify them. Once you know what your limiting beliefs are, work on overcoming them by changing your thoughts, actions, or external forces that are holding you back. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please feel free to like and share the video so it can reach more people. Also, please feel free to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more inspirational and interesting content. Also, don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you'll be notified when I do upload new content. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.